You ever had that weird gut feeling when a woman says something small but it hits wrong? Like she smiles when she says it, but something deep inside you just knows that didn't feel right. See, words can be soft weapons. Some women use them without even realizing the damage they do. And if you ignore these 5 sentences I'm about to show you, you'll end up drained, confused, and doubting yourself. So pay attention, because if a woman tells you any of these 5 things, it's not a sign to argue, it's a sign to quietly walk away. Let's break it down. First, I'm not ready for a relationship right now. You ever hear a woman say this and feel your heart sink a little? It's one of those lines that sounds gentle, almost considerate, but under that soft tone hides a hard truth. She's not saying she doesn't want a relationship. She's saying she doesn't want one with you. I know that stings. You start thinking, maybe if I just wait, maybe she'll change her mind. But here's the thing. When a woman truly likes a man, she doesn't wait for the perfect time. She makes time. She doesn't say she's not ready. She says, let's figure it out. This line, I'm not ready, is emotional camouflage. It sounds kind, but it's really her way of letting you down easy without looking like the bad guy. And most men fall for it. They think patience will win her over, that proving loyalty will change how she feels. It won't. You'll just end up waiting around for someone who's already made up her mind. She's moving on and you're stuck thinking this is temporary. But it's not. The truth is, people make time for what they truly value. If she wanted you, she'd show it. So don't fight for a spot in her life she's not offering. Don't try to convince her to love you. That's not love. It's self-doubt disguised as effort. Respect her words, take them at face value, and walk away. Because if you stay, you'll only teach her one thing, that you're okay with being an option. 2. A real man would... Now this one's dangerous. It's not just a red flag, it's manipulation dressed as a compliment. A real man would pay for everything. A real man wouldn't question me. A real man would accept me no matter what. See what's happening? She's trying to define your worth based on how much you give in. She's using your pride against you. That's not love, that's emotional control. A healthy woman doesn't need to test your masculinity. She recognizes it. But when a woman throws this line, she's not trying to inspire you. She's trying to control the narrative. She wants to set the standard where she wins no matter what you do. And if you fall for it once, she'll use it again. It becomes her favorite weapon, guilt. You'll start doing things not because you want to, but because you don't want to be seen as less of a man. Let me tell you something. Real men don't need to prove it to anyone. You know who you are by how you carry yourself, by how you treat people, by how you set boundaries. So when she starts her sentence with a real man would, you don't need to argue. You don't even need to defend yourself. Just smile and leave. 3. My ex was crazy. At first it sounds like gossip. You might even laugh thinking she's just sharing her story. But listen closely, because how she talks about her past says everything about how she'll treat you in the future. If every man she's ever been with was toxic, jealous, or controlling, and she takes zero accountability, guess what? You're next on that list. She's the common thread in all those relationships, and that's not a coincidence. Now, I'm not saying every woman who's had bad experiences is at fault. Not at all. But when someone never reflects on their own role in things, they haven't grown. They're still the same person, just looking for a new face to repeat the old story with. Watch how she describes her ex. If she says he was a good guy, but we weren't compatible, that's maturity. That's emotional awareness. But if it's always he did this, he did that, you're talking to someone who avoids responsibility. You might think, I'll be different. That's what her last guy thought too, and he probably left drained. Don't try to fix what she won't admit is broken. Remember this, when someone constantly points fingers, they're not ready to hold a mirror. 4. I like a little drama. You might laugh the first time she says this. It sounds playful, harmless, like she just likes excitement, but don't underestimate what she's really saying. I like a little drama means peace feels boring to her. It means chaos is her comfort zone. This type of woman thrives on emotional ups and downs. When things are calm, she'll create tension just to feel alive. One moment she's sweet, the next she's distant or picking fights out of nowhere. You'll spend your days trying to keep things peaceful, and she'll keep lighting small fires just to watch your reaction. That's not passion, it's emotional immaturity, and it'll drain you slowly, piece by piece. Healthy love feels steady. It's not a roller coaster, it's a rhythm. If she's constantly seeking conflict, it's not your job to fix her, it's your job to protect your peace. Don't confuse chaos with chemistry. Some women mistake emotional turbulence for depth, but that's not love, that's addiction to intensity. If she enjoys drama, you'll always be the audience to her show, and eventually you'll realize you were never her partner, you were just her stage. 5. If you really loved me, you would... This is the quietest and most dangerous sentence of them all. It sounds emotional, but it's manipulation in disguise. If you really loved me, you'd buy me this. If you really loved me, you'd stop talking to your friends. If you really loved me, you'd do what I want. When love turns into a test, it's no longer love, it's control. She's using your emotions against you. Each time you give in, she learns that she can make you bend by threatening your affection. Real love doesn't come with conditions. It's not prove it, it's I trust you. The moment she starts using guilt to measure your devotion, she's no longer valuing your love. She's weaponizing it. And here's the painful truth. Once you start playing that game, you can never win. Because no matter what you do, there's always another test, another demand, another if you love me. The best thing you can do, don't argue, don't defend, just walk away quietly. Because the man who respects himself enough to leave manipulation behind will always find a woman who never needs to use it. Peace isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Protect it, always. Here's the truth, my friend. Walking away doesn't make you cold. It doesn't make you bitter. It makes you wise. Most men stay because they're afraid to lose the little bit of attention they're getting, even when that attention comes with disrespect. But a man who values peace over drama, silence over arguments, and respect over validation, that's the man who wins in the long run. Because the right woman, she won't talk down to you. She won't test your patience or play games with your emotions. She'll bring calm, not chaos. She'll make your life simpler, not heavier. And when you speak, she'll actually listen, not just wait for her turn to talk. So don't chase the woman who gives mixed signals. Don't try to convince someone who's already shown you who she is. People reveal themselves through their words. All you have to do is believe them. When she says any of those lines, I'm not ready for a relationship like a real man would. My ex was crazy. I like a little drama. Or if you loved me, you would... And she's not challenging you to stay. She's warning you to leave. Walk away with your head high. No anger, no resentment, just quiet understanding. Because protecting your peace isn't selfish, it's self-respect. You can rebuild money, time, or reputation. But once your peace is gone, you lose yourself, and no woman is worth losing yourself for. Now, if this message hit you somewhere deep, if it made you think about that one person you should have walked away from sooner, hit that like button and comment below, I choose peace. Let's see how many real men in this community still believe that calm is stronger than chaos. And if you want me to break down more red flags most men ignore, comment, I need part 2. Because in the next video, we'll talk about the subtle things women say, not the obvious ones, that can quietly destroy your confidence if you don't catch them in time. Subscribe if you haven't already. This channel is about truth, strength, and understanding women through calm logic, not anger. Remember, the loudest thing a man can ever say is nothing at all. So when her words cross the line, don't argue, don't explain, just walk away. Your silence will say everything.